Hello everyone and welcome to yet another video in my channel Alternative Medicine. So in today's video we are going to learn about everything about calories. So what is calorie, how much calorie we should intake, and which food item contain how much calorie. We will know everything about this topic. So don't skip the video, watch till the end, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you're new. Okay, so let's start. First thing is that we all want to lose weight or gain weight. We all do exercise, we go for morning walk, but we never lose weight. Our belly fat remains same or rather increase a bit more, and at last we give up. So what's wrong? Where we are doing wrong? For that we have to know certain things first. So first thing we all need to know is what is calorie. By definition, if we see, a calorie is actually not a thing, it's a unit, or we can say it's a measurement. Every food that we eat, every food contains energy, and everything we do also depends upon energy that comes from this calorie. Whether it is fruits or vegetables or rice or roti or non-veg, whatever we eat like fast food, our body gets energy. So how much we should eat to lose weight or gain weight? Mostly we all want to lose weight, so I will use the term here about losing weight. So it varies from person to person, and it also depends upon age, weight, gender, height and activity. Let's take an example. If your age is around 20 to 25 and you are male and your height is around 5 feet and weight around 65 kilo, so and you also do a moderate work, then you need around 1500 kilocalorie to 1700 kilocalorie. And these things, how much calories do you need actually on a daily basis, you can easily search over internet. You can Google it, you can enter your age, your height, your moderate, how much do you work, you can easily find out how much calories do you need daily basis. So after you know how much calorie you need, then you need to know how much calories contain in foods. So calorie varies from food to food. First, let's look into some of the common vegetables. 100 gram of cucumber contains 10 kilocalorie. Then 100 gram of carrot contains 28 kilocalorie. 100 gram tomato contains 18 kilocalorie. 100 gram of cabbages contain 21 kilocalorie. 100 gram of bottle gourd contain 15 kilocalorie. 100 gram of lady's finger contain 31 kilocalorie, and 100 gram of cauliflower contain 31 kilocalorie. But as it is not convenient to check calories of every vegetables, I took out average of vegetables. You cannot count how much exact calorie is there in which vegetable. You cannot just go on internet and search about this and memorize everything. So it's better that we take out some average of calories of every vegetables. On an average, almost all vegetables has 30 or 20 to 30 kilocalorie, but potato is an exception because it contains around 75 kilocalorie. That's why it is always said that don't consume too much of potato, else you will gain weight. So whenever you eat potato, whenever you add potato in your daily diet, do keep account how much calories you are consuming. Okay, next, fruits. Some of the common fruits, let's see. 100 gram of apple, it contains 52 kilocalorie. Grapes contain 72 kilocalorie. Watermelon contains 30 kilocalorie. Orange contains 47 kilocalorie. 100 gram of pears contains 58 kilocalorie. Guava contains 62 kilocalorie, and papaya, it contains around 43 kilocalorie. Same here, it is not convenient to check calories of every fruit, so I took out average, and on an average almost all fruits contain 50 to 60 kilocalorie. But again, mango and banana are actually exceptions because they contain around 100 kilocalorie. So do keep a view on how much you are consuming them on a daily basis. Few other common foods that we consume daily and their calories are 100 gram of rice contains 130 kilocalorie. That's one bowl of rice will contain 130 kilocalorie, but normally we don't consume just one bowl. In Indian or here in Assamese culture it is Indian, people consume more than 100 gram of rice. I have seen people consuming around 300 to 400 kilocalories, which means that they are consuming more than 500 kilocalorie in one time. Next, one roti or one chapati contains 104 kilocalories. So if you eat around 4 rotis, then you will be consuming around 400 kilocalories. If you consume 4 breads, then you are consuming 128 kilocalorie. If you are consuming 4 biscuits, then it contains around 112 kilocalorie. Actually, it depends. It also varies from biscuit to biscuit. Do check those ingredients which are written at the back side of the packet to know how much calorie that biscuit contains. And let's say that now on an average, if we take whether it's roti or rice or bread, biscuits, they contains approx 100 kilocalorie. I've given here round figures so that it becomes easier for you. Without searching on internet, you can easily memorize it, how much calorie you are consuming daily. Next, be it any kind of oil like olive oil or butter, ghee or coconut oil. Every oil, if you take 100 gram of oil, it contains 900 kilocalorie, but we do not consume 900 gram of oil. If we measure it with tablespoon, 1 tablespoon of oil contains 120 kilocalorie. Now here we can think about one thing, is that if we consume 1 tablespoon of oil, which is 120 kilocalorie, for 120 kilocalorie we can consume 12 cucumbers. So you can see the difference. 12 cucumber will fill your stomach and also will provide you 120 kilocalorie, but 1 teaspoon of oil will not fill your stomach, but it will give you some more calorie. So always keep a calculations. And 1 tablespoon of oil means you are consuming 1 rasgulla, or you can say you are consuming 400 gram of watermelon or 100 gram of rice. So if you want to consume less amount of calorie and you want to stuff your stomach, the better option is that you fill your stomach with vegetables and fruits. More number of vegetables, more number of fruits, less number of calories, but your stomach will be filled up. Next, let's see now some other common food items that we consume daily. Gulab jamun, my favorite. It is around 1 gulab jamun contains around 112 kilocalorie, and rasgulla, which is really famous here, it is around 106 kilocalorie. If you consume 100 gram of bhujia, whether it's Bikaji or Haldiram, 100 gram of bhujia contains around 560 kilocalorie. 1 plate of fried rice contains 200 kilocalorie, and also it will depend upon the ingredients which are added. If it is chicken fried rice, then the calories will be more. If some other vegetables are added, then too much of oil, then it will be more. So approximately I count it as a 200 kilocalorie. Then 100 gram of french fries. Whenever we go to movie halls, most of the people consume popcorn, french fries. So 100 gram of french fries, it contains around 435 kilocalorie. And pizza, which is a very famous, or which is very loved by students or children's. So 1 medium-sized pizza contains around 1600 to 1900 kilocalorie, which is the requirement of a person. In a whole day, a person requires around 1600 kilocalorie or 1900 kilocalorie. Just in one time, medium size pizza, they consume 1600, more than 1600 kilocalorie. Then one medium-sized burger contains around 350 kilocalorie. So that's the reason why we should think before consuming any fast food, because not only it contains high number of calories, but it also does not contain any nutritional value. So next time you go to any restaurant, just throw the amount of calories, how much calories you are consuming in a restaurant. So let's summarize. You can say that vegetable contain around 20 kilocalorie except potato. Then fruits contain around 50 kilocalorie except banana and mango. Even pomegranate have a very high calorie. Then most of our staple food of 100 gram of staple food like rice or roti, it contains 100 kilocalorie. Sweets contain 100 to 200 kilocalorie. 1 tablespoon of oil contains 100 kilocalorie. I wrote 120 kilocalorie, but to remember it I have make a round figure so that it becomes very easy to remember. Then fast food contains 500 kilocalorie to 1900 kilocalories. So one more extra tip you should know, that if you want to lose weight, 75% is on diet and 25% is on exercise. That's why we see people walking on street, going to gym, but very less people are actually losing their weight because their diet is not okay. After morning walk they go home, they have a very heavy breakfast, or after gym they go home and they have a very heavy breakfast, due to which they are not losing their weight, rather they are gaining their weight. Gaining weight is also, there are other things related to weight gaining or weight loss, like there might be some disease like thyroid. In thyroid it is seen that people gain weight or they lose weight. Also if your metabolism is very high or your metabolism is very low, even then it will affect your weight. So skipping that portion, if you are that person who gains weight when while eating, or if you skip meal you lose weight, so this video is for you. Next, how much now 400 kilocalorie looks in our stomach. For 400 kilocalorie we can consume vegetables filling our stomach. If we consume potato or rice, in the second image you can see, for 400 kilocalorie we leave a little space in our stomach, which is okay, acceptable. If we consume non-veg for 400 kilocalorie, we will leave our stomach half filled, and junk foods or processed food will leave almost or maximum amount of our stomach is left empty. And if we consume any oil or fats for 400 kilocalorie, we can see that our stomach is completely empty. Now what happens to those extra calories we consume? Definitely we all know that those extra calories are stored as a fat. So if you need around 1700 kilocalorie daily and you are consuming around 2000 kilocalorie, that extra 300 kilocalorie stored as a fat. Okay, but this 300 kilocalorie fats is not visible within 1 or 2 days, because once you store around 7000 kilocalorie, you gain 1 kg of body weight. That's why you notice weight gain after 1 month or 2 months. Now how to burn these extra calories? Just like different food contains different calories, in the same way different exercises burns different amount of calories. Also it depends upon your weight and your speed. Like let's take an example here. If a person is weighing around 55 kilo and walking at a 30 minutes walking for 30 minutes at the speed of 4 miles per hour, he will burn around 135 kilocalorie. Same activity if it is done by a person whose weight is 84 kilo, he will be burning 220 kilocalorie. If a person whose weight is around 55 kilo walking for 30 minutes, how much calorie he will burn? We already know that he will be burning around 135 kilocalorie, which means that he will be burning 2 fruits and 1 vegetables. 2 fruits you can say 50-50, 100, 1 vegetable, that is 20, so approximately 120 to 120 kilocalories will be burned for 30 minutes. If you walk for 30 minutes, that is 2 fruits and 1 vegetable, so which means also 1 gulab jamun. If you have consumed 1 gulab jamun extra, so that means that you have to walk at least for 30 minutes. Or 1 tablespoon of oil. If you have consumed 1 tablespoon of oil, which is also 120 kilocalories, so you have to walk for 35 minutes to burn that 1 tablespoon of oil. And if you eat a quarter slice of a large pizza containing 449 kilocalories, you need to walk for 1 hour and 23 minutes, or you have to run for 43 minutes to burn it off. Okay, so coming end to this video, few extra tips is exercise daily for at least 30 minutes. Avoid junk foods as much as possible. These junk foods are really very bad. They also causes very dangerous diseases. I hope some other days we will discuss about those diseases too. And consume more fresh fruits and vegetables, especially which are homemade vegetables. Buy some fresh fruits from the market, and instead of having 3 heavy meals, break it into small meals in between. Make your breakfast heavy, filled with fibers, and drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water daily. Take adequate amount of sleep, at least 7 to 8 hours you should sleep. A very quality sleep is required. Check the ingredients or labels of the products that you buy from the stores, what are included, how much trans fats are there, what are the chemicals or synthetic things are added. avoid packet food items, limit your sugar intake, and avoid soda or carbonated drinks as they contain a very high amount of calories. So yeah, like and subscribe if you are new, subscribe to my channel, like this video if you find it useful, share with your friends which might be helpful for them, and if you have any question you can put it on in the comment section. If you want me to make a video on any particular topic, you can put that topic in the comment section. I'll try to make those videos. And yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you very much.